I'm here with Mindy Harris from Keller Williams.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
excited.
coming in and talking with us. Going live here with Pinnacle Credit Pros. And today we are going to talk with Mindy about the process of purchasing a new home. Mindy is an amazing agent over at Keller Williams, like I said. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into selling homes?
Well, I've kind of had my way into real estate my whole life. My dad did real estate signs all growing up, and I've kind of always wanted to be able to be that person to have my sign in the front yard.
Sure, yeah.
And so I ended up getting my license and joined on with Keller Williams, and now I'm on an awesome team, the Schaefer team with Keller Williams. And
Okay,
so
perfect.
we're just getting buyers and selling homes.
All right, good. So what's it like right now in St. George to buy a home? Are there a lot of homes on the market available, or is it tough to find a home?
It's definitely a seller's market right now.
Yeah.
But there are homes. I mean, St. George is booming right now. Everybody's wanting to live here, and why not? It's a great place to be.
Sure,
so.
yeah.
But yeah, seller's market, the homes go quick. So if you want to get a home, you want to get in it and get in it quick. So.
Yeah, okay. So what if I'm a first-time home buyer, maybe a young couple, or maybe someone who's gone to college and hasn't purchased a home, and they're kind of just starting out in life. What types of things do I need to start out doing, or what should I be looking for when I'm looking to purchase a home, but I've never gone through the process before?
If you've never gone through the process, I would say a really good thing would be look into your credit, make sure your credit's on the right track.
Sure.
Because you're going to want to get pre-qualified with a lender.
Okay.
And make
how,
sure.
How do I go about doing that? Does it matter which lender I go to or who I talk to?
Well, there's some really good lenders out there. I use Bay Equity myself.
Okay.
And so Ben Zitting and Tyler Slesk, they're awesome. They're really good at getting all the information in and quickly as well too. So.
Okay. So what types of things do I need to provide for them to get that process started?
Well, you're going to want verification of income, tax forms, things like that to show, what kind of assets, what kind of liabilities you have, income versus, outgoing.
Okay. So get pre-approved with the lender, and then where do I go from there?
Then you come to me.
Come talk to you.
Yeah,
all right, perfect. Okay, sounds good.
We'll start figuring out what kind of homes you're wanting to look into now that we know, because the lender will tell you exactly what you can look at. So we don't want to start looking at $1 million homes if you can't quite afford that, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and if you want, like a 3-bedroom home, we can kind of look in that area of what that price range is going to be versus a 2-bedroom home. Get it all figured out.
Okay.
And really narrow it down for you.
What do you see is kind of, I guess, you probably see both ends of the spectrum, a small condo to $1 million home, or $2 million home, but what's kind of an average home size, an average home price that you see people kind of aiming towards?
Average home sale price, I would say, is around $350 right now. A good price. A lot of people, I think, are looking in the 300s to 350s. Okay. So those are the ones that are going quick. And you definitely want to jump on them if you can find them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What kind of home is $350,000 going to get me?
You're gonna get like a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2 to 3 car garage. Okay. Depending on what kind of a lot size you're looking for, usually you're looking at a 1/4 acre, maybe. Okay.
Okay. So once I've gone through the pre-approval process with the lender, and then I come talk to you, so what are you looking for? What do I need to provide you with to kind of get through the process and for you to be able to know what I'm looking for and what I need in a home?
Well, we'll sit down and we'll kind of do a buyer's consultation. And I'm going to go through and ask, what your needs are, what your wants are, you know, and really kind of be able to narrow that down for you. And with that letter of qualification, I'll know exactly what range we're looking for.
Okay.
And then I can start sending you homes to look at. And we want to usually try to find you a home within like 6 homes. You know, we'll go out and your 6 favorite homes kind of look at, you know, we try to do it within that. Sometimes it takes a little bit more, but
gotcha.
If I'm doing my job well, I'm not going to send y'all over town, you know,
to 50 homes.
To 50 different homes, because I don't want to waste your time or mine. So
okay, all right, that makes sense. So you probably don't want me to come and say I've been approved for 200,000. I want a pool. I want 10,000 square feet. I want a 10-car garage.
Right.
I want views. I'm not the ideal person to talk to at that point.
Well, I can tell you we'll try to find as much of that as possible.
Okay,
but
all right.
I'll make it a little bit more realistic what we're looking at.
Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, say I have once we kind of get through that process and I've decided, okay, I like this home. Where do I go from there? What's the next step?
Then we'll set up an appointment. We'll head out. We'll go view it and make sure that's something that you really love.
Okay.
And if it is, then we'll figure out what kind of an offer to put in for it.
Okay. And how does that work? What does that look like?
Well, right now, how the market's going is a lot of the homes are going for what they're listing at.
Okay.
So I want to say it's like a 98% to what is listed.
Oh wow.
And so if you're in that price range, that $350 price range, we're probably going to want to put in an offer of what they're asking for.
So not a lot of lowball offers being accepted right now.
Lowballs. I mean, if you're lucky, they'll counter offer you.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they go off of the highest and best.
Sure.
So yeah.
Okay. So I found the house. I'm in love with it. We've put in an offer. So what happens next?
Then we wait to see if we get accepted.
Okay.
And hopefully we do.
Yeah.
And then once we do, then it starts we go through making sure that the sellers have disclosed everything. There's a time period of that.
Okay.
There's a time period that the buyers need to do their due diligence. You know, we'll hire a home inspection for them. Make sure that the house is okay. I mean, it is definitely, the inspection is a choice. It's an option to have, but I do recommend it because I would hate for you to get into a home and not know if there's something wrong with it, and then have something happen like the next day when you move in, and it's like, oh no, what do you do? So
and so for a first time home buyer that maybe hasn't heard of what due diligence is, what would you say, just kind of in a nutshell, how would you explain what due diligence is? What is a buyer going to do during that period?
Make sure that this is the home and that everything is good with the home.
Gotcha.
That you're set on this home and there's nothing that's going to be in the way of you buying it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So we've gone through, we found the home, we've made the offer, our offer's been accepted, we've gone through due diligence, right? What, am I doing anything with the lender during the due diligence period or the appraisal, anything like that?
I mean, you're going to want to make sure that you have all your documents in with the lender because they're still trying to get their stuff done with the underwriter, and so they need all their documentation, make sure everything, that's the biggest thing. Like if there's documentation.
Get the documents in.
Documentation.
Right.
Documents. Get it
there. Yeah. We were actually just talking about that a few minutes ago, how sometimes it's tough to get people to bring the documents in. We just bring the documents and everything will go more smoothly, right?
Yes.
So
just focus on what you need to get done to get the home done, and because that's my job, is to try to figure out what it needs on outside of what you need to do is getting done and making sure that's getting done.
Sure.
So you focus on your part as the buyer, getting your side done, and I'll focus on making sure that home is becoming yours.
Perfect. Okay. So we're coming up on closing day. So what happens there? What do I need to do?
Well,
and are you going to be there to make sure I don't screw things up?
Oh yeah, I will be there all the time. I mean, if you can't be there for the inspection, I usually like to recommend that if you can be there at the end of the inspection to make sure that the inspector can go over what is found in the inspection. So if there's anything, I just don't want any miscommunication. And if you can't be there, I will be there for sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then they'll get an appraiser out there, make sure the home, if you're getting financed, it has to be appraised. make sure the home is actually worth what you're buying it for.
Gotcha.
And they'll come through and do the appraisal. And then if we're getting to the closing, yes, I will be there as you sign all of your documents.
Great.
And make sure that everything is good, and if we can get what in, I like to bring a little gift at closing.
Oh, okay.
It sometimes
I like
can
gifts.
be, I know, right? Sometimes it can be a long process of signing all those documents and making sure that you're understanding everything that you're getting into, and a lot of people think that they're getting their keys right then and there, but a lot of the time they are not getting their keys.
And what is the reason? Because people, I agree, people oftentimes will think, okay, well, I'm signing papers, I should get my keys right now.
You're signing your life away.
Yeah, exactly. So where are my keys? So what is the reason why people don't immediately or typically don't get the keys if they're not a cash buyer? Why did they not get their keys right away?
Because if you're not a cash buyer, you're still waiting for the loan to actually fund.
Okay.
And so you'll get your keys at the funding after it funds.
And how long does that typically take?
Well, I mean, it depends. I usually like to say it can take like 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
So.
All right. Perfect.
It can take a couple days depending on what day of the week it is.
Sure.
What vendor.
Okay. So sign papers, and it's a Wednesday, and say it funds Thursday or Friday. What's next? I get my keys and I move in.
Yep, I will come over with some keys for you.
All right.
Or even meet you at the home, and we can open the house together, and congratulations.
All right, perfect. And then we move in, okay?
Move in.
Perfect. All right, good. Okay. Well, I appreciate the kind of the breakdown. I think that's very valuable information for a lot of people that haven't gone through that process before.
And it is a scary move for first-time buyers. So.
I bought my first house when I was 24. I was single and working, and it was just me. I didn't have any kids or anything, and I had never purchased a home before that, and so I didn't really know what to anticipate. And I made several mistakes along the way, and I wish that I could go back and would have had a little bit better idea of what to expect and what to anticipate. So I think this is very valuable for people who have never gone through the process. So we really appreciate you coming in and taking the time to talk with us.
And I do try to make sure, in the very beginning, that everybody kind of knows what they're expecting from me as an agent, just so, because I know when I bought my first house, it was the same way. I didn't even know what I was doing, and I don't even think I still know what I did. I just came and signed papers when he told me to, and gave him the documents when he told me to, and so it's different once you know what you're getting into, and it's nice to know what you're doing.
Right, exactly. Well, we appreciate you coming in and talking to us. Thank you very much. And then I'll put one last shameless plug in for Pinnacle Credit Pros. If you're getting to the process, the time that you want to go and purchase a home, and you don't know what's on your credit, the very first thing at the outset before you even go and meet with a lender, you need to pull your credit and see what's on there. Maybe there was a little mistake you made in college or in high school, and you got a couple 30-day lates, or maybe you got a judgment or something. So come in and talk to us. Let's get those things resolved, and let's move you to the next level. Let's get you ready to come and meet with Mindy and take that next step in life. Alrighty, thank you so much once again for coming in.
Okay.
Let us know if you have any questions, and thank you. Have a great day.
We'll see you later.